Hey guys, what's up? It's Deniz from Deniz World of Bodybuilding. It's a Friday evening and I wanted to talk about Big Ramy and what I think about his strategic decisions. To be honest, I like Big Ramy as a person. I never met him in person, okay? It's just that I never heard anything negative about Big Ramy's personality. And looking with social media and YouTube and all those media outlets and stories and I don't know what, you actually can get a good opinion and a good view about someone's character. Of course, that guy could only act and fake his character, but I think it's so frequent that normally you get the character of the person. If he's a good person, you'll see it, and if not, you'll see it too. So the more you publish of yourself, the easier it gets to see your real character, because people can write answers, people can comment, people can interact. If he would talk trash, people will make comments about it, which will get lots of likes. So it's not like it's a platform where you put out content and nothing comes back. The more it comes back, the more relevant the guy is. So let's close this, okay? I want to see Big Ramy as a Mr. Olympia. Not as a Mr. Olympia contender, but as a Mr. Olympia champion. And what I really think is the biggest problem for that is his head, okay? His mindset, his way of thinking. I think the worst strategic decision he makes all the time, okay, is that he switches up coach after coach. 1 week or 1 month you'll read that he's with that coach. Couple months later he's not with that coach anymore. And there are not even official statements of him or the coach, because like Chris Aceto said it, when he knew that he's not working with Ramy anymore, it wasn't because Ramy talked to him and quit the relationship, but it was because of the surrounding. He heard about it, and that's his coach, that preps you for the biggest competition in the world in bodybuilding. So I think, like Chris said, he thinks that Ramy thinks that if he quits as an athlete, Chris Aceto is disappointed as a person, So Ramy is really personal, and he thinks that he hurts people if he quits coaching relationships, okay, prep relationships. But I don't know. I always thought, and I still think, especially back then when he was in Kuwait, that his coaching affairs got manipulated and got influenced hugely by his surrounding, okay? The team he had in Kuwait. Right now, people say he's in Kuwait again. You never know, but, there are great bodybuilders out there. There are great coaches out there. And he stuck with Neil Hill, and I thought that it was a great decision. But before they even did one single contest, before they could see if they had a good chemistry amongst each other, he's not with Neil Hill anymore. I mean, how dumb is that? Neil Hill is not Mr. Mall. He prepped Flex Lewis, a guy who's holding a record in the Mr. Olympia 212 division. He preps guys like William Bonig and many more. He's a very legitimate, serious guy, prep, guru, how you want to call it. I don't know, man. I would like, as a fan, as a guy in the industry, that he makes a statement. What's up? I don't think that he himself could prep him Olympia ready. Could make him Olympia ready. I don't think so. Not because I think he doesn't have the intellectual, ability, but because I think that the Ramy we always want to see was not on stage yet. Okay? So I think that he didn't give a single coach a time span which was enough to get that formula working, which is individual for every athlete. If you're working with one guy 1 year and then you quit, and you work with the other guy 1 year, you quit, either one of them will get to know your body. I mean, he had great placements, don't get me wrong. In 2017, he was second. Phil had 10 points, Ramy 25. But in 2018, he was sixth. People were disappointed by his placement, okay? He was sixth. Dexter was close to him. Nathan Diasha was close to him. But of course, he also was close to Brandon Curry. So you could say that 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th could switch up, okay? But what I want to say you is that he has the potential. We all know that. He could either, he has to be consistent, You have to be consistent. If you try a new diet, let's say a low-fat diet, if you do it 1 week and you say, man, I tried it for 1 week and I didn't get into contest shape. You did it 1 week. If you try high-carb diet, you do it for 1 week. That's not enough, okay? That's not enough. I don't know. That guy should be a professional. He was on the Olympia for a couple of years now. I don't know what's up. What I really hope is that his shoulder injury is not severe enough for him to skip the Olympia. But if it is, of course he should skip the Olympia. Okay, sometimes you have to do 1 step back to make 5 steps, in the next year. So that would be completely understandable. But what I think is not as understandable is his coaching strategies, his prep strategies. I mean, what's the idea behind that? Did he have success with that? No. Do I think he should have stuck with Chris Aceto? Yeah. Do I think that he should give Neil Hill a chance? Of course. But let's see what will happen. I hope that Big Ramy, because every guy is like a new iPhone you buy, okay? You have your mobile phone. You have a capacity of 100% when you buy it new. But if you use it for 1 year, it has maybe 90% capacity. Use it for 2 years, it has maybe 70 to 80% of capacity. But and the years that go on, your capacity will naturally shrink down because it gets used, okay? And it's the same with an athlete. You only have that many years to compete at the very top level, okay? And increase your body quality-wise, your placements quality-wise, okay? So I think if you're on the top of the pinnacle, the Mount Everest of bodybuilding, you don't have any time to waste, okay? You just don't have it. There are millions of guys who train in the gym around the whole world who think that they have the potential for the Olympia, who are hungry for that, and who watch the professionals going after it. Why you not are doing your best to get the title, okay? I mean, he's not doing the Arnold Classics too, so basically his whole focus is the Olympia 2019. or generally the Mr. Olympia, okay? But let's see. I'm not happy with the conditioning that he quit with Neil Hill after 0 contest. But write your opinion in the comments. I didn't upload any video for 2 weeks. I know you're disappointed. I'm too. Time goes on so quickly, I don't even get it. I know people who are doing videos every day, okay? But they're investing 5 to 6 hours into YouTube every day, which I don't have. Okay? YouTube is a side gig. I could buy a McDonald's menu once a month, and not even the biggest one, with my earnings of YouTube. Okay? It's a side gig. But let's not be hating, or let's not be sad. I'll up my content frequency. Subscribe to my channel. Sorry for the couple of guys I lost due to my inconsistency in YouTube. I wish you all the best. Have a great weekend, and trust me, this weekend I'll upload a new video. Bye.